So what's up, everybody? I've had it in the back of my mind for a while now to try not dual booting, but having a Windows to Go system installed. Um, in case I want to try something, a game that doesn't work on Linux or is not permitted to work on Linux, or try certain software, or just have a Windows to Go in case I would ever need it. And I haven't, obviously, since I've been on Linux for so long, I haven't played things like Warzone or Fortnite in a very, very long time. Warzone, I guess Call of Duty in general, was used to be a game that I played a lot of. Not so much Warzone, but Call of Duty. And over the years, I've kind of expressed myself that it just feels like a rehash. As someone who grew up with the original Call of Duty, and pretty much most of the titles that followed, the newer titles all just felt like it's same stories, different stuff, and the community is still toxic. The competitive side of things, as a lot of you would know, I'm not competitive because the competitive side of things can get so toxic, and it's just not worth my energy to deal with that, or to expose myself to that, I should say. So, anyways, today I finally made a Windows to Go install. One of my rigs died, but I managed to salvage a couple of parts. One of it was an SSD, and I was like, you know what? This is the opportunity to do a Windows to Go install and, perhaps test out some of the other games. So, first up we had here was Battle.net. Sorry, wait, no, this is Epic Games. I didn't actually take a screenshot of Battle.net. But first, I was like, you know what? Let's try Battle.net, Warzone, Call of Duty, whatever. So, first of all, it's not just called Call of Duty. So, you have to download Call of Duty. And then once you play Call of Duty, then you can choose Warzone or whatever other Call of Duty title that is supported in there. So, it's kind of like compressed together, which I don't enjoy. But yeah, I had a full Windows installation here. It is a modified version of Windows. Obviously, I'm not going to run vanilla Windows, but you know, I got to the installation point and they said to play this game, we require all the users to give us their phone numbers. And I've literally just been getting spam calls the whole, like, of last 2-3 weeks. And I was like, you know what? I hardly play this. It's not worth me giving out my new phone number because I'm pretty sure they have my older number. I'm not going to give them my new number, so I'm not going to play the game. Sorry. So I was like, you know what? Let me try Fortnite. And I installed Epic Games, and I went through the rigmarole. But before I got here, I watched that little video, that little promotional video for the game, and I thought to myself, what the actual hell are we pushing onto kids these days? I know I'm probably sounding like an old man right now, but I get it, okay? As someone who grew up with computers and video games, I don't think the slop, if I can call it that, has ever been as bad as it is now. So many kids, like small kids, play these games. And it is just absolute slop. I nearly wanted to open up Firefox here, but this is just a screenshot. So, anyways, if you haven't yet seen it, let's go and have a look, okay? So if you haven't yet seen any of the promotional sort of videos, let me just get it. I am going to have to mute the absolutely awful music that comes with it. It's really something that I'll just have to mute, unfortunately. Let me even turn down my speakers quickly. But yeah, go and watch this video. So even without the music, okay? Even without the music. What's this portraying to kids? And we wonder why we have issues with kids not wanting to engage in academics and only wanting to engage in activities that could make them really rich really quickly, which is oftentimes illegal. Not to mention disrespectful towards literally everyone. Immediately we got these two characters. They're trying to look super cool. They got like a vlog style camera vibe going on. Bling. They got these cool dances, these cool transitions. Anything that is sort of related to media and psychology and marketing is in this video and in this content. Yeah, you should really go and listen to it yourself. All right, but it's not great. And like I say, kids play these games. Immediately when I saw this, I thought VLC Media Player. Shout out to VLC Media Player. But yeah, just look at this. Again, bling, money, gold, mansions, this way of walking, the mannerisms of being cool, and I guess, is this what they used to call swag? I don't know. Is swag still a thing? But you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, sure, okay, it's a video game. But they try and dress it up. And in a world where the world that we live in now, it's so filled with hypocrisy, because vapes, something that legitimately helps people stop smoking. There's been countless of verified, accounts of people being able to say, look, we've completely stopped using nicotine completely, because they transitioned to vaping and then moved off from vaping. But vaping gets attacked for being dressed up and, flavors, and it appeals to children. It's like, this is also dressed up. It also is designed to appeal to children, okay? It's a shooter game. It does have animated violence, all that nonsense, but lawless, blah, 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 deal with it, because there's I guess that's a pickle, dill, pickle, whatever. They really kind of make it appealing, and they sort of have this flashy lifestyle, the cool, oh yeah, all that bullshit is being pushed onto our kids these days. In South Africa, there's a few celebrities who've recently been hit by SARS, and they have been proven to be corrupt, and yet they have these lifestyles. If you look at their social media, they do the same thing, and they got professional video crews and cameras panning, and this crap is what is pushed. I'm not saying Fortnite specifically, I'm just saying in general, these kinds of things and sort of these images and things are being pushed. Let's see if we can find out. It is a competitive game, yeah, which might be one of the reasons I don't like it. Let's see if we can find any sort of right off the bat, you can't clearly see that there is any sort of age limit on this. And parents, there might be age limits on even just using the Epic Games service. There might be age limits, but parents don't really care. They're just like, oh yeah, no, my son loves Fortnite. There's toys, there's t-shirts in kids' sizes. But this is the kind of stuff that you are pushing onto kids. Just this whole, yeah, I don't know. And I'm sorry, but as a small child, you might think this is cool as hell. And again, I don't know. Is it really? At least back in my days, when most shooting games were revolving around military, or sort of alien warfare, it kind of still hinted at like protecting your sovereign nation, or fighting for what's right, kind of thing. This is kind of just a bunch of hillbillies chasing money and cash and loot and crap, Yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Am I just a cranky old man who's out of touch and I need to reevaluate my way of thinking? Or do you agree with me to some extent that this kind of BS needs to stop? Because not only does it push this whole sort of money, wealth, getting it by nefarious means, it pushes these stupid mannerisms that I don't agree with. And I'm sorry, but those are learned mannerisms. We learn that. We're not just naturally like that, okay? And it pushes consumerism. I mean, now you gotta go buy all the jewelry, you gotta go buy all the fancy cars. It just, from a young age, it's now kind of telling little kids that this kind of shit's cool. You kind of want to be in fashion, you want to be trendy, and in order to be fashionable and trendy, you oftentimes have to keep buying more stuff that you definitely don't need. Anyways, that's it from me. I've already been going on 10 minutes about this nonsense. So, fun fact, this video is actually going to go up to 2 channels. This, my main channel, which is Beza_91 or B91_ZA, and as well as my other channel. I will link it in the description below, which is just a vlog channel. But since it's PC related and gaming related and Linux related, I thought I'll put it on both. So do leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you found it entertaining at all. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.